Hello, everyone. When we last left, we had gone into a new world. The Killer and Keep. It is apparently a place of the Guardians, and we need to find out where our standing is, I guess. Okay, yeah, definitely the Guardians. Ah, a tour guide. We can trade with the guards, although most of them don't have stuff that's very good. A couple of them do have money though, so I will probably. I don't want to bore anyone watching this video. I'll probably at some point do. I'll probably, while not recording, run back to the prison tower, get a bunch of garbage weapons and shields, and flog them for cash. But you have a name. How does he know our name? In fact, let's ask that. But we just got here like 30 seconds ago and didn't tell anyone our name. But he does seem to know that we're the Avatar, so um, um, yeah, this is crap. Okay. We do have quite a bit of money. So I think we can afford both a greater heal and a restore mana, which would mean we could purify them and get rid of these debris. Save on weight too. Also can, we have to ask for it specifically, but I don't want to pay him for identification. We can do that ourselves. We'll throw away this debris, and we will purify the potions in a convenient corner. Took about a dozen throws last time, so probably around the same for these. Each, you know. There we go. I don't even know why we have that. And I don't think we'll... Is this place lit? Yeah, it looks like it is. And there was another someone standing. Well, if Aaron amped up his goods that are garbage, maybe Bichet will have really good stuff. You know, the male leggings would be better than what we've got. Now, we'll need a little something to sweeten the pot, but we do have this cursed gold ring that we picked up earlier. If we're getting a terrible deal, that means they'll probably go for it. Okay, a bit better. Oh, I should have gotten the boots too. Oh well, too late now. I'm sure we'll find higher tier stuff as we wander around. Nah, none of this stuff. By the way, they will only display 6 items at once when bartering. So, like here, we didn't have the longsword last time. You might need to ask multiple times if you are to make sure that you've traded out everything they might have. Okay, now this is nice. Lanterns give much better light than torches. So let's give him that cursed crown we've got. Let's throw in the dagger and this torch. And what other junk do we have? I don't want to give him any actual money, if I can avoid it anyway. Okay, let's forget the coins for now. I'm sure he'll be willing to trade us the lantern for the crown and the... Good. And it's nearly empty, but we can fill it up with our oil. Okay, so it does seem to be at torch level lighting. By the way, all of these chests are locked, and taking anything out of them will piss off the guards, so let's not do that. I think that's supposed to be a bathroom of some sort, but if we're floating above the desert, how does that work? I suspect not the sort of thing we should be thinking about. By the way, that's a trilkun, a cat-like thing. Oh, whoops. Well, that's interesting. Another important reason to have a high strength character is getting stuck in corridors like this happens reasonably frequently. Being able to push people away is quite helpful at times. Let's go around those guys. Hello, king looking dude. Anagram of Lord British. We're actually like a quarter of a mile in the air, but what's a little bit of exaggeration between friends? Apparently he gets to live longer too, just like LB. Okay, so he's got some money too. We'll steal this. They're guardian worshippers anyway, so they're kind of enemies. But, you know, something we can probably trade. sure it's because that Trilkun is blocking the exit. I am not sure how to... I mean, we could kill ourselves. If you die in one of the outer worlds, you just wake up by the entrance of the gem, although you lose some XP for doing that, so I'd really rather not if I can avoid it. There we go. I am going to light up the way. We've got plenty of oil, and the lanterns last for a long time. Interesting. See if we can get more information out of her. Given that this is a guardian, I think we should keep a low profile. These look just like regular leather boots. There actually were dragon skin boots in Ultima Underworld 1, but they were like red and very distinct looking from regular leather books. Hey, look, it's alternate Dupre. Nope, we're not from around here. Now, Lobar here will teach us to use the sword, and he's actually better than any other trainer in the game. It's the other reason why I like swords as my primary weapon. He will give us an extra point of swords each time we train with him. At least 2, sometimes more, so up to 22. We'd still want to train with him another 4 times, but we are now significantly more deadly than we were before, and ready, I think, to explore the recesses of the castle. Ooh, quest sense. Okay, yeah, I'll try to get this banner back, I'm sure. It will be important. Okay. I don't think I want to eat anything in the keep that we find in the keep now, given that they have giant rats in the kitchen. Oh, wait a second. I wanted to go see Mistel, and she is back towards the barracks. Sure. Let's not mention we're enemies of the Guardian. And let's try to... Uh-oh, we don't know that. I believe it's spirituality in the Britannian. Fortunately, I do remember from a previous playthrough who knows the answer to that question, but it is the sort of thing that you have to know in character. Lobar will tell us about the Guardian's virtues. He's a good sort, even under the Guardian's thumb. Of course, she doesn't like the Guardians, so that probably has something to do with it. Let's try this again. $30 gold is a lot. Hopefully she'll know where we can get the gem or something. That I'm guessing anyway that there's going to be one, just like there was in the prison tower. So let's talk to Altara. Let's try to get on her good side. Let's see. We do seem to keep circling back on the Shrine of Spirituality. Whoops. I don't... She can train us in casting and mana, so we can get actually most of our training requirements done here in Kilburn. Well, this seems to be proof of the sort of thing that Mistel was asking for. So let's give it to her. Meanwhile, because this is an Ultima game, I doubt we do anything that can force us to lose. So let's go back to Altara and see what we can do. Yeah, kind of. It actually will teleport us. Okay, but we can go talk to Relk. This, I think, is the Trilkun stables. Okay. This is a joke. Origin's other big intellectual property at the time was the Wing Commander series, and Trilkai is an anagram of Kilrathi. There are a few other Wing Commander jokes buried in the Ultimas. Ultima Underworld 1 has Thou Canst Not Defeat the Drakai, which had me on the floor when I figured out. I actually played UW before I played Wing Commander, so I didn't get it my first run through. When I did a replay, I was on the floor. I don't think we should say 3. You know, in case we couldn't turn around and talk to Josie ourselves, being like 2 seconds away. We do have some water. Well, I think it's time we paid Relk a beating, right? That's the word, a beating, visit, something like that. Let's be nice and private for when we talk to him. I don't get that. There we go. Honestly, the game is fairly dangerous before we get the Manai Rune, where we can cast heals on our own. I'll take the Signet Ring, take his money. Serviceable longsword. Probably don't have enough. We didn't need to buy a lantern. Oh well. And there was a scroll case here. MG probably stands for Mors Gotha, so he is connected with some important people. And I'm just going to move all the scrolls into the scroll case for a bit better organization. I wonder why there's a bedroll in the corner there. We have plenty of oil, so we don't really need more. Oh, right. One other thing I forgot to take. Altara did want the skull on a platter, so hold on a second. Oh, I guess you can just use bones and skulls. Will no one rid me of that turbulent guard captain? We actually had a black pearl already, but we can add these to our rune bag. I noticed she didn't actually take the skull, but we don't need it anymore. Let's go do her little side quest. And then we'll head back and look for the gem here. When we come back, let's also remember to pick up some water so that we can make some flame-proof potions out of Merzel's little stand. Now, where is the way back up? I've probably gone the long way round, but whatever. We will make things much easier on ourselves by casting Water Walk. One of the most important spells in the game. And it means that we do not need to fear the Reaper, or Lurker. That joke fell flat. They're just not that strong if you can walk on water and hit them. Well, also now that we're 22 with a magic weapon, 22 swords with a magic weapon, we're just much stronger than most of the things that here can really hope to threaten us. Booyah. I'm just trying to cover as much of the water and kill, the lurkers while my spell's good. It doesn't last forever. Well, that seems like lava. Wonder who is fishing here in the sewers, or what sort of fish grow in the sewers. Live. Interestingly enough, while lava in that you stand on can hurt you, lava falls do not. I can just run right up to the lava falls and be fine. Another fishing vantage point. Seriously, who goes to the sewers inhabited by all sorts of monsters for the fishing? I mean, aside from RPG protagonists like us. La-di-da-di-da. I guess it's more like Orangeade. And up here is the listener. Now we can't talk to him. And we can hit him with any weapon, but Altara was not bullshitting us. We need to only the if I can get him. Now we can batter him down, but no matter how many times we pound on him, with this we're not going to be able to deal a death blow. But we do have the jewel dagger. But killing him will destroy our jewel dagger. Hey, we got a gem out of the deal. So let's see what Altara is willing to tell us now. I think we've gained a level, so we should have at least one more skill point. Two, in fact. Okay, so let's get some more sword training from Lobar when we head back. Right now we can't enter, well, the facet shift until you've merged your gem with the, oh, whoops, I forgot to get the water. Until your gem merged, like what we've done with the prison tower, you can see it's brighter on this facet. So we can always go back into the prison tower, but those other two will shift back and forth. Right now, though, we are doing kilowatt. Oops, well, here is the other zone, but one new world at a time, as much as possible anyway. Okay. Well, that's good. Ah, good. See, murder always turns out well. If it doesn't, the game won't let us murder that person. Okay, we're up to 26. Two more training sessions and we should be good to go. With the full, as 30 is the maximum for both stats and any of the skills. Okay, so we will need an amethyst rod and some dread spider eggs. Secret spy stuff. Let's see. Well, that dagger was magical, and if they're too dumb to see it, then I am not happy. Actually, despite what she says, this dagger is in fact quite magical and one of the most powerful weapons in the game. So we are going to switch to using it. And I believe we still need to find the Obolette. That's a sort of dungeon, so maybe the stairs down are where we want to go. Does he have anything with buying? Nope. More rats. more rats. I believe they made this dagger super powerful because if you were a mage or some other non-combat-y class, they still want you to be able to kill the listener. And those weapons, the only, well, that or the replacement one are the only ones that can do it. It's also, again, because I don't think they wanted to risk you breaking it on something else, completely indestructible to normal damage. So, oh no, the door is locked. It might take a little while, but we can make it not quite so locked. Ring. God damn it. Why is every ring we find cursed? Okay, well, here's a wand. Sling stones we don't really need. Crossbow bolt. I mean, useful if we were using ranged weapons, but I'm not a big fan of those myself. Bow. Probably some arrows. We can flog the axe, I'm sure. This looks like it's important. I want to just explore the rest of the regular corridor before I go down the secret door with the different looking. Or maybe not. So this is probably the oubliette that Welk threw the gem down. Probably shouldn't have just drawn. Yay, menacing laugh. The lit candle should have been a tip. Oh, I think we got squished against the ceiling. Oops. But generally, candles are not lit. If they're just, sitting on the floor, so that should have been a tip-off to us. Sorry, I have another lurker to murder. Nah, I'm not gonna bother chasing him down. Do it later. Oh, we didn't get any XP for killing the bat. Oh well. So we can... we got points for going through... So we already... I knew you scored XP for exploring new areas, but I mean, we've already been here. Strange. Anyway, we can avoid the death trap by the simple expedient of not stepping into it and throwing the candles away. Two headless. Remember when we had a lot of trouble with them? Magic longsword would be nice. And the gem. Oh, whoops. Need to actually take that. What's using up all the weapons we've got? Okay, let's flog some of them. I don't know what's so funny, disembodied nasty voice. We did get the gem. And that opened up secret passage out. Well, we seem to be done with the keep for now anyway. We will want to make Altara's scepter though. And I'm just going to sell some of those weapons that I picked up to try to get some gold from the guard. I think this is the wrong way, actually. Yeah, this is the wrong way. I get lost easily, so that's why I check the auto map frequently. Out of the way. I much prefer Ultima 7s, just, walk through everyone. Yay, money. Well, that is it for Killer and Keep. I think I'll stop the video here. We had a good run. When I start again, though, we'll probably not be in quite exactly the same place because I intend to run back to the prison tower, get some garbage equipment and sell it, and possibly, pick up the potion that Merzan's making for us and probably commission a new one. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.